Hello everybody and welcome back. This is DannyCode and we are continuing on playing Avorion. Now I have did a little bit of ship upgrading here, and let me show you what I did. So, oops, that is the wrong button. Mr. Code, we need the B, not the M. Alright. Okay, so I went ahead and started, as I was talking about it before, I'm going to make this, if I'm looking at it from the front here, it's going to be a cross. So it's going to be right to left and then up and down. We're going to have this spine of hull that we can just tack things on. And then when we tack enough things on, that section will be covered in armor. That's the plan anyways, and then we'll start on the next section. So it's going to kind of get bigger and bigger and bigger. I think that'll work. I've tried it in my other playthrough and got me pretty far and worked pretty well. So we're going to do that. So it's going to kind of be an onion layout, or maybe like a nesting doll sort of thing. So it'll be in layers, and we will have a spine, and I started the spine here of hull. So I need to bring this down just a little bit to 2.5, so we'll have it there. So if I needed more hull, say for example, if I needed more stuff on the top here, I also need to put down the grid size, 2.5. There we go. There we go. So what I would do is, if I needed to put more stuff on the top here, I would go ahead and elongate this and just go like that, and we can put more stuff on the top. And that goes for the sides as well, or whatever. So you can see I have two bits here on the sides, so we'll kind of go out this way and go out that way. And so if I needed some stuff on the sides, say if I needed like a hanger, then you know what, where is my, yeah, there we go, match block works better. I can just do that and just put it into sections like so. And then after I did that, I can just select all that, and then for example, let's just select them here. Oops, where is my brain? Select them like that, and then just make it all one piece. Well, two pieces, I guess. But yeah, so there's that. We don't need them right now, but I did start that design. And I also took off our wings that we had before with our thrusters on it. I did leave these little nubs. That's fine. And what I want to do now as well is I want to start upgrading as much as I can from the iron to the titanium. So we have a little titanium, and this is the way I do it. So I go ahead and go into hide specific block. So it's this little eyeball with an X through it. And I go and I say, okay, I want iron hull. So then I can just go to the titanium hull here. All right. So that's all I got in iron hull, by the way. That's pretty good. And just do the transform blocks, and we can just upgrade that to titanium. And it disappears, but if it's still there, you can just do titanium, and it's there. Excuse me, it's there. So what else do we have in iron? Engines. So we can probably upgrade some of these as well. So yeah, let's do that. Let's make this into the titanium section. There we go. So titanium engines, there we are. Then upgrade, and then we can just kind of upgrade these. Again, they disappear because you're going into titanium, but they are still there. And that should make us a little bit lighter, a little bit more efficient. Okay, and we still have quite a bit of titanium left, so let's see what else we can do. Crew quarters, of course, we can do that. Oops, no. Need to select the transform blocks before we do that. There we go. And thrusters, definitely upgrade those as well. So we will be very light, because titanium is much lighter than iron. Framework. I'm not going to upgrade that because we are going to eventually just replace it with something titanium anyways, so that can stay. Glow. I can, I guess so. I guess we can replace that. So, what do we got here? Glow, titanium glow, and then replace. And, oops. And, you know, I gotta zoom in maybe. It's hard to select it. I don't think this is really gonna help that much, but why the heck not? Also these. There we go. So we are completely titanium. Except for, of course, the frameworks. And there we are. So I'd like to start coloring this as well. I don't know what happened to our... Did I delete something? I think I deleted something. Oh, you know what it is? It's still there. It's just that I have it not selected. All materials. There we go. I was like, where did someone stole a part of my ship? What is going on? Okay. So we are completely titanium, and I want to colorize this as well. So I want to get it a little bit better looking than it is now. It's kind of drab, and although that is a look. So let's see what we got for colors. Let's do a cyan, perhaps. Let's see how that starts looking. And we'll do the main body kind of cyan. And we will make it cyan, and then everything else will be kind of like black, so with black accents. So like this will be cyan, 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 cyan. We'll make those black accents. We'll make the fins black. And then coming out here, we'll make this all like that. Might as well make these cyan as well. That. And in the middle. And these are the thrusters, so I want to make those black. I don't know, I'm not very good at this, but we'll see. Oops, I didn't want to close that. So we have dark gray. Close enough. Yeah, it's kind of... it's different. I wouldn't say it's looking great, but it's looking different. I did put on some integrity field generators as well. Let's see how that looks out in the real world. Yeah, it looks alright. I'm not too happy with it, but I can deal. I can deal. You know what would make this look really nice? Is some edge blocking. But we'll do that afterwards. We've been spending too much time in the build here. Okay. So we still have our miner mining in the other system, and he seems to be still finding quite a bit of resources, so that's good. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to go and find maybe a system that's under attack, but we are not the only ship in that system. So we have people that are attacking that system, like pirates or the Zotan, and then the people in the system are fighting them, and then we'll fight them as well, because I want to start getting some systems and whatnot. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and just do a little jump cut here. I'm going to just kind of go towards the middle of the galaxy, because out here the Zotan, the closer you get to the middle of the galaxy, the more the pirates and things. I think I read that somewhere. But it kind of holds true from my experience as well. Is that the closer to the center, the more things start, like random acts happening, like the Zotan come in and attack, and pirates and things like that. So, anyways, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do a jump cut, and I will be right back. Okay, as you can see, I'm still doing a little bit of exploring here. We just kind of went around here. We're into a neutral races territory instead of the people at Lycos. So it's green and then it's kind of bluish. But we're going to take a little detour, not a little detour, but a little break here. We're going to jump into this system. Not with our ship. We're going to leave our ship here. It should be fine, I hope. But our miner in our original system here can't find any more resources. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to that sector, which should switch us right to our miner ship. And we'll stick it in another sector and have them start mining. Okay, so we're in our miner ship, and yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more resources around. Okay, so let me see. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to visit. Nah, I'm gonna forget about it. Let's see what we got. So we don't have any asteroids there. We have no asteroids there. 748 there. So it looks like this system here might be the good one to go to. 785. And what do we got here? Anything? 645. So we're gonna do a little jump cut. We'll pop right into this system here, and we'll set it to mine again. So I'll be right back. All right. So here we are. We are in a system with a fair bit of asteroids here. Let's just see if we can't find our first one to mine. And we'll make sure everything is okay, and then set the miner on its way. Do I see any? Let's go look in the F9 menu here. Might be a little bit easier to see. Oh, that's really bright over there. Doesn't look like there's too many here. Oh, there's one titanium one right there. Okay. Oh, so I'm just not far enough in, I guess, maybe. Okay, so there's some titanium here, so let's just go to this rock and then set the miner on its doing its thing. I'm gonna strip mine this whole damn system. Yeah, brother. Okay. So T to get scooting out of there. I don't know why I just went into a southern draw, but let's see. Interact on orders and mine away, buddy. Go to it. So you're gonna go mine the iron one first. Okay, fine. I found you a nice titanium one up there, though. Jerk. Okay. Alright, so again, we can just go to the map and go to our last known location of our ship here. And right click, or I mean, yeah, there you go. Right click on that and then switch to sector. And we are going to be back in our command ship. Alright. So there we are. So, I haven't really found a fight yet. I have found... What is that? Oh, that's okay. That's iron. I have found like a sector that was at war, but I didn't really want to make enemies out of the other faction because they were neutral to us. Even though the other guys were friendly, the other ones, the ones they were fighting were neutral, so I really didn't want to... I didn't want to make them enemies. One or the other one. Because, yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I found a pretty good system here, and I think we can just kind of wait it out here. And these guys are neutral to us, as you can tell by the purple. And I also have the resource depot here selected, and you can see... If I can find the right button. There we go. You can see that they are neutral. So we're going to stay here and wait for something to jump into the system, and maybe pirates or whatnot. And in the meantime, I'm going to do a little bit more build on my ship. And I have, since the last time we spoke, I have put on some inertial dampeners. And as you can see, we stop very quick. Now watch the bar up top here. So if I'm at full capacity now, or full speed, it stops super quick. There we go, and that's what the inertial dampeners do, and you know, the other directional thrusters and whatnot that are pointing forward. But the inertial dampeners really help stopping and really help maneuvering too, because you can see, like, look how fast the ship, you know, spins around and does this thing as well. But the point I was going to make is that now my energy consumption is pretty damn high, and I did actually put on some new generators, titanium generators there. You can see them on the bottom there, but I'd like to put on just a little bit more. So, and with that in mind, let's go ahead and find out. So what I want to do is I'm going to start by expanding the sides here. So I'm going to match block and do what I said before. We are going to, did I not put it on? Did I take it off? There we go. We're going to match the side block here. Oh, no. Not the one I wanted. Let's get rid of that. Is that generator? Oh, so it's the generator anyways. But I don't want that to be the hull. This is going to be the spine. So I just wanted titanium hull. There we go. And I want to do mirror on this, mirror X, there we go. So this should give us some room for some, I don't know why, let's just do this. I don't know why this is broken up. Oh, I know why it's broken up like that, because when I put them on, I had my markers, and I never made them all one piece. Why? No. That's the wrong one. I want you to match that one. There we go. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all these and make sure that they're all one piece. We can even make those one piece and select all these as well. Hopefully they make them one piece. Sometimes they don't match up just quite right, so they won't make them one piece. As you can see, they kind of didn't here, so we have two pieces, but that's okay. That's not going to hurt anything. Okay, so now we have enough places to stick some systems and do what we want there. Again, you may be thinking, oh, you're putting systems exposed like that, but what's going to happen is I'm going to, I'll just show you here. We're going to armor it up. Let's see here, let's get some titanium armor. And I can never know which ones, that's the blank hull, flight recorder, dock, torpedo launcher. Come on, I know you're here. There it is. I'm going to remember that between that little wedgie piece and this little wedgie piece. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's turn off the match block. So like I would have a system in here, say like that, right? And then I would want to bring down the scaler here to let's just do one and bring down, good size is fine, but let's bring down a scaler so we can get like a thin armor, kind of like that. And then we will do this, make it a little taller like so, put it in a little bit like that, and then rotate like so, and then try to match it up here like that. So then we can like just combine these like this. That's a little off. I maybe should have made that taller. That's all right. And do something like that. So then all the systems in there will be under armor, basically. This is being super annoying. There we go. It's hard to get on the edge here. There we go, something like that. And there we go. And you can actually, you know, something like that. And I mean, it looks ugly as sin right now, right? I mean, look at this. It's like this little, it's like a station wagon. It's kind of cool though. It looks like it has a little hat. It's a gentleman. It's a gentleman's hat. But that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll have that all the way around, and then we'll expand going out further. So I don't know. That was a long explanation. I do apologize about that. But for now, we don't need any of that because we're not going to get into any major fights here. We're going to get into fights, but we're going to get into fights that we know we can win. Oops. Sort of. I guess I can just leave those on the side there like that. I do want to delete these. I do that again. That's the one. Okay. No, I don't want to leave them there. Take them away. Take them away. Okay, so I'm just going to paste on some generators here. I should put some energy containers too, because we're not always using the energy, right? But for now, let's just put generators. I want to make sure that this is not the size that we have. Just kind of put them like that. And should I put them on both sides? Yes, put them on both sides. Like that. Let's see. It's kind of okay. We could probably fit something else in the middle there. That should be fine. So let's see what that... You know, I wasn't looking at the stats, so let's see what that got us. So we're kind of almost at half here. So I'd like to do a little bit more. Maybe like that. Let's just put on another bit of it here, I guess. Like that, and then we'll do our old match these blocks up. Like that. And like so. Like that. Yeah, those are super exposed, but they're okay for now. And we'll just put some armor around it here in a little bit. Alright, so there's that. And we have a lot of it. So we're doing, we're generating 7.78 and required is 3.37. So let's do a little storage as well. Let's go ahead and just put that kind of on top here maybe. Yeah, sure. So the storage will get shut off first. It's just... Yeah, this ship's looking really ugly, guys. I do apologize. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to pretty it up between this episode and next episode, I think. But yeah, it's functional now. The bad part is right now, too, is we have almost zero firepower. These chain guns aren't worth nothing. But that will get us to the goal that we want to get to. When there's something that's jumping into the system, we're just going to nip around the edges and try to get some systems and whatnot. So, okay. I do want to go to... I think we have enough money credit, so I do want to go to this equipment. That's equipment merchant? Mobile equipment merchant. Oh, okay. There's another equipment merchant over here. So let's go to the mobile one first and see what he has. Let's just actually look at what he has here. Yeah, we have some stuff, don't we? Got a shield generator. That's another thing we need is shields. But we're fine for now. We got integrity generator, or integrity field generators, which should be fine for now. We don't need a mining system battery upgrade. I would like another turret control system, but this is, what is this? This is unarmed turret, so that's not going to help us at all. Here we go, turret control system, armed turrets. That's 30,000. We do not even have close to enough for that. However, I do have this radar upgrade. Well, that's still only 6,000, but we have the other radar upgrade, so let's just sell this one for now. Oh, I I need to be there. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little jump cut here. Okay, so I just bought a basic turret control system, and that should give us at least one more, so we can actually put on the oop, no, I want the trading system. Actually, we don't need the trading system right now, so let's take that off. That should help with energy as well, because I think that takes, it doesn't take energy. Huh, okay, we'll keep it on. So this will give us 2, so we can, let's go ahead and install this permanently. And we have, if we go into the build menu here, we have this bolter turret that we can use, I think. Just stick it right in the middle there, I guess. So that should help with a little bit of firepower. Yeah. And we're gonna need, okay, so we have enough crewmen. Okay. So that's cool. Let's go to the other equipment dock and see what they have. And it is, where is it? It is, there it is. And they have a mission as well. Maybe we go on that mission. I don't know. Let's see what it is. Oh, that braking power is something. That's really nice. Okay, so let's see what the mission is first. Resource shortage, 33 warheads, huh? I wonder, do we have any in this system? I highly doubt it, but so warhead's gonna be W? No, obviously not. Okay. So if we see any, we'll go and get it. But for now, let's just see what he has for equipment. Yeah, see, these are better already. Well, I mean, I got the one, which is fine. And these are all the same. So we got this one, which is armed. This is armed or unarmed. Object detector. Ooh, I'd like one of those actually. Turret control system. This one's nice. That's 93,000 credits, though. Of course, it's nice. Let's see what we have for turrets. Not much. Wow. And I'd like to get into like get a hangar and fighters, but we don't have the whatchamacallit yet. I don't think the correct resource. Quad bolter turrets. So what is that all about? So that's damage, fire rate 3.9, accuracy 96. Nice. Range 6. So this one has independent targeting. Takes 2 gunners and it takes 1 slot. So we can actually do that one. So let's buy that. It's 10,000. What is this one about? Double chain gun turrets. Independent targeting 2. I almost like to do that because we already have some chain guns. So we got. Should I mix it up or should I kind of stay the same? Let's go ahead. Let's buy one of these. I have 11,000 left, so I can't buy another one of those. So I think I have enough room for that. Let's see. Yeah, so I have 2 unarmed and 1 armed slot. Let's actually put this on 1, by the way. So that means I could probably just stick it on the front here. Let's see what we got. We're gonna need more. Should be fine. Okay, yeah, and we're gonna need more gunners. So let's see if we have any at the station. Alright, so hire crew, and we do. So we need how many gunners? I think 2, right? we go. Alright. Now that we have some firepower, by the way, let's go ahead and make that one as well. And I'm going to make sure that it is also, and it's probably not recommended if we're in a very tight battle, but I think we can, there we go. We can make it auto fire. Like some of them that have independent targeting can auto fire, which is kind of good in some situations. In some situations it is not, because the auto fire, when you have it on auto fire or independent targeting, that that's good. So your sensors picked up short range burst of subspace signals. That means that we're going to get some company real soon. Very cool. And anyways, what I was saying is that when you're automatically firing, it reduces the effectiveness of the gun, of whatever weapon system it is. So I think there's a mod out there, by the way, that that makes it not do that, but I don't have that one. I know I joined a server just the other day, and a bunch of mods were downloaded. I'm not sure if that's the one on there. Let's look at our mods while we're waiting for these guys to come in. So that is a library, so that's not doing anything, but that allows other mods. The first one, galaxy map, quality of life. So I can show you what that is. I actually saw that. That'll show you things on the map, make it a little bit easier. Route buy and sell. I'm not really sure what that one does. Oh, this mod extends the ship trading routes. I'm not 100% sure what that does, but that sounds good. All turrets independent. Goes with let gunners do what they want, what they're paid for. Well, I don't think that one's working. So I may want to go to here, because I know some of them, like if I can put it on auto fire and that whole group, and then I can still fire, that means they are not on auto fire. So simple asteroid respawn mod. Well, that's pretty cool. This one, I think, so this respawns the mineable asteroids in a system over time, which is good. That'll be good for my miner ship. He'll be happy about that. Probably gonna make another miner ship. I'll do that between episodes though, because what I like to do is I like to just gather a bunch of resources and then sell them, and that is the biggest way that I make money. The other way I make money is I go ahead and try to kill ships and get their systems and whatnot. With that in mind, I do want to get a not a mining laser, but a scavenging laser. I think that's what they're called. Names of things. Oh, who wants to know names of things? I could freaking remember all the names. Let me see here. Just look at our dock here. Maybe we have one here at the equipment dock. So I can sound like I know what I'm talking about. Chain gun turret, double chain gun, force turret, point defense. Those are pretty good as well. I should have probably got one of those. Salvaging turret, that's what I'm talking about. Or is that? Wait, salvaging is the breaks alloys down into scrap metal. Yeah, so that would be, I'm pretty sure that's the salvaging, because they have R mining and mining. So resource mining and mining. Huh. But I think that, so salvaging, like when you kill a ship, when you destroy a ship, you can actually go ahead and salvage the rest of it. So say if they have resources that you don't have, you can go ahead and salvage. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm waiting for those guys to jump into the system, and then we will have a little bit of a battle. So I'll be right back. Okay, so a small group of aliens have appeared. So let's go and see where they are. Okay, they're... Where are they? Why is my targeting not working? frigate. Okay, so the Zotan, that's the one I want. So they're, that's why they didn't come up on when I pressed, because you can press R to get to the nearest enemy. But that's why they didn't come up, because they're still neutral. But they took really quick care of them. Okay, so there's pirates in the sector as well. So let's go and find them. Here's one, so let's go attack this guy. See what we're made of. If I can select them, that'd be great. Okay, looks like we're doing a little bit of damage there. Nice, there we go. Did anything fall off? No, we got some resources and such. This would be a good time if I had a scavenging laser. Scavenging, whatever. That was it. Anyways, so here's so if we attack something that's attacking the sector, the dominant species of that sector, our relationship will improve. Oh, we did get a turret control system, so that's cool. There's more enemies. I didn't see them. They are pretty good in this sector. I wonder if I can, because sometimes you can just fire at a derelict here, and it will, oops, I'm too close, it will spawn off something. And I don't think that is one of the times. Well, fine. Alright, so... Ooh, there's a... See this little gold thing here? Right in front of us, that's a credit that fell off. That's always nice. I like it. Alright, well, that I guess is going to be it for this episode. I think in the next episode we're going to do some of these missions. So, for example, this one, the military outposts usually have pretty good missions. Wipe out pirates. That may be a little bit dangerous, but it pays pretty good. So maybe in the next episode we'll go ahead and see what we can do about that. And anyways, so guys, I hope you liked it. Didn't do too much in this episode. We did upgrade our system, or our ship, a little bit. Got into one small battle, maybe got a little bit of loot from that. But yeah, so we're continuing on, and we will go towards the center of the galaxy and find some storyline and go from there. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked it, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Anyways, bye for now, guys.